the computer. Hi, everyone. We are going to begin our time just by simply settling in and taking 3 deep breaths. You ready?
Ready.
Deeply breathe. Good. Deeply breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ah.
Absolutely.
Hi, it's nice to start our time together, fully oxygenated and arrived here. So,
Yes, feels so good.
Luna and I are here. We're super excited to share our research about what is coming up for the new moon. And this is really where our personal transformations take place is during conversations and then through our breath work, our meditation, our contemplation, our journaling. So it's really so fun to bring you along on our journey and to be walking shoulder to shoulder with you. So do you want to begin, Luna, and just share what you found about this
Sure.
upcoming season?
Aries new moon. So we're in the sun sign of Aries right now, and the moon is always in the same as the sun sign when it is new. So you get the double power of the beginning of this new moon cycle. And Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. We just came out of Pisces, that 12th sign, the ending, the conclusion. Did I stop? Was it a little bit choppy or no?
Yes, your voice was strong, but your picture did freeze for a second, but I think we're good. I think that we have you.
Okay. We went through it. Okay. So, yep. So we're in Aries, first sign of the zodiac. Pisces, where we just were in the 12th sign, is all about dreams and fantasy. And now our dreams and fantasies can become realities in Aries because it's the ram, first of all, so he's got those horns, and I posted a story the other day about that symbols guy. He always talks about the signs, and the Aries symbol is like it looks like a sprout. I mean, it really is about the antlers, but it also looks like a sprout, and it's when all the sprouts and all the plants are starting to come up. And it's that sun energy. It's now we've tipped. We were at the equinox on the 20th, and that's equal night and day, 12 and 12 hours. But now the sun is gaining now. So it's starting to get to its peak on summer solstice. So that energy of the sun coming in and that warmth warming up the ground and the plants coming up, this is what this season is about. It's about taking initiative and being bold and just like rising up and just asserting your personal power. Um, yeah, planting seeds for the future. We talk about this kind of new moon thing as being like a seed planting time, like every time, right? But this is the actual time. Well, we won't plant seeds in the ground. Some people have started some seeds, though, maybe in their house or their greenhouses, right? So this is yeah, initiation, new beginnings, and using all the energy from the power of the sun. So we were talking about wanting to acknowledge Ra, the sun, Egyptian sun god, Ra, R-A, which, I mean, now that I think about it, Ray, R-A-Y, is like sun ray. I wonder if somehow that's like a base to that word, but I've always heard it as pronounced Ra. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I got. What did you find, Feather, my dear?
I love it. Yeah, so I did some research with Asha and Pam Gregory. And so, because astrology too, I love hearing your perspectives because you've been practicing astrology, paying attention to the stars longer than I have. And so just like your own personal knowledge, your wisdom, your experience, and plus your own, research and information gathering. Um, every time you just share, I just want to let you know it's so great. So
Oh, thanks so much. It's so fun. Ooh, I love it. I love following the seasons, the zodiac. It's just you really anchor in, you link up to that, it just helps you get through it because this is what we're doing now. This is what nature is doing. And if I follow nature, I'm going to be my most natural. And that feels real good. You know what I mean?
yes, yes. I've been realigning to more of the rhythms of nature and recognizing that I'm not separate from nature. I'm part of it. And so it gives me this sense of belonging and it simplifies things for me. It really like brings me clarification of what the focus is right now because there's so many things we can focus on. And that's why I love these new moon meditations, these virtual resets, because it gives us a moment to pause and to, like you said, the new moon is a time for new beginnings, to plant those seeds. And so what I'm really excited about this new moon, and just I feel like we're just so aligned, is that we're still in eclipse season. So we have an
Yes,
eclipse.
eclipse too. That's the other thing.
Yes.
Whoa.
And so um with the full moon, that was a lunar eclipse. And so that was all about going within. And now this is the solar eclipse. And so this is
Coming out. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And so actually, and with that said, with I think it was Pam Gregory. Yeah, she brought it to my
Love
attention.
her.
She's the
I
best.
love her. Oh my God.
She brought to my attention that this is a super moon. So it is a partial solar eclipse, super new moon. This is
Woo.
the time to plant seeds.
Like
Whatever,
that power is behind you. So whatever you're intending, right? I mean, if you're conscious or not of it, you want to really have those thoughts and those feelings just like kind of centered. Yeah. And put in place because then the nature gets right behind you and pushes your idea so forth. Just you really like had me seeing this cannon effect, you know?
yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's like the work we do. Like I feel like people could, they're not there's no stopping anyone from going where they want to go. And when we come together as a collective, we can go so much farther faster. And so that's where it's really like using that cannonball analogy. It's like the universe is like, get your lighter out, like get ready, get loaded, here we go.
We're
You know,
going. Yeah, we're going.
and it's a perfect time, like the time to focus on beauty and creativity and from creativity almost to like creator. So it's what do we want to create? And
Ra is the Egyptian creator, is what like it literally said. We are the creators and working with the energy of Ra, right?
yes, yes. And so yeah, I'm just this time is about appreciating beauty, unconditional love. It's really this balance and harmony time. And so I'm excited to think about what we're going to be planting for ourselves and for the collective. And so when we think about when I was receiving this message of like unconditional love, and even just thinking about, there's a lot of things happening that we're hearing about. And so, and there's quite a few things that I'm hearing about that I don't prefer, I don't like. It's difficult for me to look at. And with this creator energy, this new moon energy, I want to think, okay, I see what's happening. And so, what do I want for the future? What do I want to be healed? What do I want for the collective? And so it's like we're here right now. And I know that this is all like we're not staying here, it's temporary. So, where do we want to go? Where do we
It's
want to
the
put?
compost. It's the compost.
It's the compost. Yes.
We are in the compost bin. The worms are here. We just had the worm moon, right? I mean, they're working. They're just like, oh yeah, we have room, we have warmth, we can move more. We can come up higher. You know, they were down low and now they're just like rising to the surface. Everything is rising to the surface, even emotions and feelings. And that's why we feel all that tension and that stress in the world right now. That's a part of Aries too. You see those rams, they set up and they whack. And then they're like, whoa. They kind of like they have to realign after they do that. Why do they do that? Huh, that energy, what can we can create with it or we can destroy with it.
Yes.
So, mm-hmm.
Because right now it's a time of pure potential. So we're really being invited to ask, what are you thinking about? Bring this into awareness. What are you thinking about? Being aware of
So
what unconscious thoughts are running your program.
correct. Great to check in. Mm-hmm.
Because what we're thinking about, that's what we're pulling in, that's what we're attracting. So
That's what we're creating.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not necessarily a time to put your head in the sand, but it's an opportunity for you to look around, be aware what's going on, and be like, okay, what do I want to think about for the future? How do we want to bring this healing in? Or how are we, if we're healed and whole, because I know a lot of us have been on this journey. So it's like, where do we want to rise? Where do we want to take ourselves to new levels? Really playing with our imagination. Like you said, we were just in this dreamy time. So we were doing that. So now it's like, let's bring our fantasies into this reality.
Mm-hmm.
And we do
Rise
that
as a
by,
community, like all the tulips together and all the daffodils together, they rise together in community to
yeah,
co-create and to create
yes.
with that energy.
And I think we do that by paying attention to our thoughts, because our thoughts is like that seed of energy and where we continue to move forward.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Totally. This is exciting. It's an exciting time. We can be part of the solution by visualizing all the healing, all the repairing, and the restructuring and the rejuvenating. But we
Yeah.
have to start with ourselves. We have to fill our cup. We cannot do good work when we are half with no sleep, with no food, right?
Yes. We get to come out of the chaos by raising our frequency with joy,
Yes.
with singing, with dancing, with nourishment, with food and water. And we this is the time to, when we're letting go this habit of manifesting in fear frequency, and we are being the creators and focusing on our joy, on our love, and we're manifesting from that joy frequency. So I'm really excited, for me, for you, for all of us, to see how our realities shift by manifesting in joy
Hmm.
instead of
We
fear.
can do it. We can do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know we can do it. And with the sun god Ra behind us and in front of us and all around us, we can just soak in that sun. Like I did a little mini meditation the other day, and it was all about bringing the sun into your heart chakra, feeling it warm your entire body and fill you up like a battery. Whoop, 100%. Now send it out. Whoosh. 360 degrees. All out. Be like the sun, be the sun. Just that simple little practice can charge you up all through your day just to get you ready to be ready to be ready.
Well, and yes, it's all about raising our own frequency. I think this is the time of responsibility and accountability for self. So we could and we have really um, been in a place of victimhood and thinking that life is happening to us. And now we're recognizing that life is happening for us and that we get to raise our frequency, and that makes an impact, that makes a ripple. So by practicing, like taking 3 seconds and envisioning like you're a sun and you're, sending out love in those rays, or taking a breath, a big breath, that helps us recenter ourselves and rise out of chaos. chaos frequency. And I really love that this is the time for, we were reflecting, but now this is action based. We're moving forward.
Yeah. Fire sign is action. I wore the red for the fire and the yellow for the sun. I wanted to match the elements. That's another thing. Just like link up any way you can, you know. Got the golden crystals here. I've got the citrine. I've got the autumnal obsidian, connecting with the color of the season. Ooh, this crystal feels so good on my head. I'm really excited. And then to do a full whole hour with people. So this is what we're here. You and I want to do it with each other. So like opening it up to everybody is so fun because then again, rise in community together and raising our vibration. And that does a lot. There's studies that show it literally changes things. Everything is vibration.
Yes. I know I'm so excited to have an hour on Saturday with everyone to really take this time, because right now the energy is potent right now, and we are deciding, we're making the active choice to plug in, and not everyone's plugging in. So it gets me excited just to know that we are plugging in, and just to see the magic that happens and the transformation, because we know what fire brings: massive transformation. So,
Yep.
and it's a miracle too. It's a light. So,
It's the light. Can't wait to meditate with you in the light on Saturday, 11 o'clock.
yes. We'll see you there.
See you there. Thank you.
Much love.